Hi guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're not doing a vlog like we normally do. Today I'm going to be answering some of your guys' questions and doing a Q&A because I've done a lot on TikTok, but since I have like a different type of following here on YouTube, I thought that I would do one specifically for YouTube so you guys can get to know me a little. So I had asked Instagram yesterday some questions that you guys would want to know, and these questions, guys, some of them are very personal. It's okay though. I love reading it all. So it's like some basic information about me, right? My name is Kylie. I am 31. I will be 32 next month. I am an Aries, and I am the definition of an Aries for sure. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I am engaged to my fiance, Nico. We have been together going on 6 years this year. So the one question that I get asked like literally almost every single day is if we plan to have more kids. And the answer is yes. We just want one more, that's it. We have our hands freaking full with the 2 boys, let me tell you. A lot of people like ask me if we want a girl. Like, yeah, we would want a girl, but I would be okay with being a boy mom, honestly, because I feel like I'm so used to it already. So I feel like I can, you know, handle the boys. I live on Oahu, which is an island here in Hawaii. I am born and raised here. I did live in Vegas for about 4 years. That was like back in 2014. So I've been back home for about 6 years now. Let's see. I am a full-time content creator. I am also a licensed esthetician, and I worked at a med spa for about 5 years until I quit back in August to pursue content creating full-time. And that was like one of the best decisions that I could make for myself and my family, and yeah, I don't regret it. Okay, my race and ethnicity. So I have 6 different ethnicities. So I am Japanese, Scottish, Irish, Korean, Portuguese, and German. So I have quite a bit of mixture in my blood, you know? How many tattoos and how many piercings do I have? I lost count of my tattoos, to be quite honest, but for piercings I have 5 on each side, so that's 10. And then I have my nose, which is 11, and then I have my belly button pierced, so that's 12 piercings. I do want to get my tragus pierced. Did I say it? Tragus pierced. I really want to get one, but I'm so scared. I just feel like it'd be sore, like in the cartilage, you know? How long have I been doing social media for? So I have been doing it like consistently, I would say, for about like a year now. I started posting in 2022 on TikTok, but I wasn't taking it seriously until last year. Around February, March is when I started taking it very serious. But I've always been on social media, like, you know, like I've always had like an Instagram and stuff, but I would say for about a year, a little over a year, I've been taking it serious, you know? Do we plan on moving or living in Hawaii? And right now, our plans is just to stay here in Hawaii. All of our family is here, and there's just no place like Hawaii. There's not. And if you're from here, you know that it's just one of a kind, and it's hard to leave because there's just no place like here, you know what I mean? But yeah. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. I shared my experience, like my supernatural experience before in like one of my get ready with me's, but like my childhood home that I grew up in was definitely full of spirits. Yeah, scary stuff. That's for another day. If you guys want to know more and you want me to go more in depth about that, I will. Just let me know. What's the hardest part about working from home? For me, the hardest thing is getting distracted by cleaning, because if you know, I love cleaning, and I feel like there's always something in my house that needs to be cleaned, and I'll get like sidetracked, and I'll like just want to clean. Like, oh, I see a little spot of dust right now. Okay, now I need to dust the entire room, you know? So like that's the only like hard thing. And I also get lazy sometimes, and then I'll sit on the couch and I'll edit a video on the couch, and I'll end up falling asleep and not editing my video. So yeah. Do I read? No. I just have never been a reader. I try to like get into books and stuff, but I just can't. Yeah. Did you play any sports? I just think that question is funny because I am very unathletic. I rarely played any sports. I played soccer for like 2 seasons, like for ASO, like when I was like in 4th grade, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not like athletic at all. I also paddled in high school for 1 season, 1 or 2 seasons. I think it was just 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just 1. I did play piano though for 10 years. I was actually really good at it until I quit when I was 15 because I hated it, but I do regret that now. Now that I'm older, I regret it. My favorite music artist would definitely be SZA. I freaking love SZA. I also like Drake. I like Maoli. I love Rihanna. I'm waiting for her to make a new album. What is one thing that irritates you the most? That's a hard one because a lot of things irritate me. I would say people who are inconsiderate and like selfish, but like inconsiderate, you know? Like when somebody's like not considerate of your time, or they don't think about like how something will affect the person. I cannot stand that. I hate that. What is one thing that you hate about content creating? I can say one thing that I don't like about it is the hate that comes with it. I would be lying if I said like, oh yeah, it's fine, it doesn't bother me, because it does. Sometimes it does. That's one thing. That's one downside to being on social media and having a following, is the hate that you get. It's terrible. People are just awful online. Do you think you're a friendly person? Yes, I do. I am a friendly person. I'm not mean. I'm very approachable, I feel. I hope. I mean, I know I am, but I'm like, it's making me think. 3 words to describe yourself. Ambitious, empathetic, and driven. Yeah. What's one thing that you're really bad at? Cooking. Duh. Am I a good gift giver? Yes. Gift giving is my love language. I love gift giving. It's like one of my favorite things to do ever. It makes me so happy. I love giving people gifts. My dream vacation would definitely be Greece. I would love to go to Greece, or I also want to go to Japan really bad, but I feel like Japan is like attainable. I just feel like Greece would be like a hard place to go to. I don't know why, but you know what I mean? What do you think defines beauty in another person? 100% what's in the inside, for sure. If you are a mean person, if you're a mean girl or a mean boy, you're automatically unattractive, 100%. You can be the most beautiful, flawless, prettiest girl or man on this planet, and if you're mean and you're just like ugly and in the inside, you're an automatic 0 to me. Actually, negative 100. What's the one thing that you're most grateful for? My family, for sure. I just feel like a lot of people are not blessed with good families, and I am very blessed with an amazing family, so that's one thing that I am so grateful for. Why don't you have any pets? I grew up having dogs, I did, but I just being a mom now, adding another like mammal to my life would be very hard, because I am such an animal lover where that will be my child. Like 100%. I might as well just have another baby right now, because having like a dog would 100%, that would be my baby, and I'm just like not ready for that right now. Especially like having to train a puppy and like potty train them and all of that, like that just seems like too much for my lifestyle as of right now. But I do want to get like the kids, like me and Niko both want to have like a dog, but just like not right now. You guys plan on buying a bigger house? Yes, we do. We are not in a rush as of right now, but it is in the near future. That's all I'll say. All I will say. How do you afford to live in Hawaii, and what does Niko do? Good question. I don't know how we afford it here. It is so expensive here, you guys. I don't think people realize. And it's not just like the food and everything. The housing is just insane. I don't know how most make it here with like the kind of jobs that are available. It's crazy. We are fortunate that we have like a good family, and Niko is blessed with a very, very good job. So he is like the main reason why we can afford to live here. And now that I'm doing good in social media, that makes it even easier for us. So we are very blessed in that way, and I'm very grateful. Is editing your videos hard or time consuming? Yes, it is very time consuming. I wouldn't say hard. It's just time consuming. That's what it is. But it needs to be done. You know what I mean? So I try not to look at it that way, because when I look at it in like a negative way, then it just makes the experience very poor, in my opinion. So I'm like, yeah, I love editing. It's so much fun. Where is my favorite beach on Oahu? I can say I love Lanikai, but the parking is just terrible, and it just makes it so like inaccessible to people, where like now I'm starting to really dislike it, and it's unfortunate because it's a beautiful beach. It's really good for kids because the waves don't get too crazy there. It's just stunning. What made you want to become an influencer? So I've talked about this many times. I never wanted, like, it was never my dream or my goal to become an influencer. It just kind of happened and fell on my lap, and I ran with it, and I love it. It's like my dream job now. But I can get into a deeper video about like my social media journey and all of that. When I first started social media, I didn't start it with like intentions of having like of growing a following and making this a job. I was just truly posting videos for fun, and it kind of took off, and here I am. So it's another thing that I'm very grateful for. Do you have tattooed eyebrows? Yes. So I have powder ombre brows. It's like a style of like permanent makeup, and then I also get my brows laminated now, which makes it look so much better. I love my laminated brows. How do you stay motivated to clean and get your work done? I just know that I work better in a clean environment, and it's just good for my mental that when my area and my space that I'm always in is clean, because when there is a mess and there's clutter, my mind is a mess and there's clutter. You know what I mean? So I just know that I work better in that way. I know for some people it doesn't bother them, and everybody is just so different, you know? So if it doesn't bother you, I mean, I don't believe like anybody should have a dirty house. But you know, if it's messy sometimes, like whatever. Trust me, my house gets messy. I know it's hard to believe, but my house gets messy. Ask Niko. Trust me, it does. But I just feel like having a dirty house is kind of gross, unless, you know, I understand if you have like mental health issues or something like that, then it's understandable, you know? How would you describe yours and Kyron's relationship? So that's actually a good question, because I get so much hate about mine and Kyron's relationship, and it's not really for anybody to understand but us. We have a very like, yes, mom and son relationship, obviously, but we joke around a lot, and because we have very, very similar personalities. Like Kyron is like my mini-me. He really is. Like, we're always like joking around with each other and stuff, and I feel like people are like, oh my god, like he's so disrespectful, and he's not. No, he's just a jokester, and so am I. So trust me, I would not let my kids be disrespectful. No. I feel like a lot of people think like I talk bad to them, like my tone of voice, but that's just my personality. Like, if you don't know me in real life, yeah, maybe it's hard to understand, and maybe it comes off that way. I don't really care what anybody else has to say, because I know myself and I know my heart, and the people closest to me know me as well, and they know that I'm not like that. So when do you go to sleep? Good question. It ranges. I go through like very like weird sleeping phases where I'll go to sleep very, very, very late at night, and then lately I've been in my early sleep era where I fall asleep like at 8-9 o'clock and get nothing done. I like staying up late because I can get a bunch of things done because my kids are sleeping. It's like basically I'm just by myself, so I like to work at night, but I've been going to bed early and accomplishing nothing. What is your dream car? You know, honestly, my dream car for the longest time was a Range Rover. Like, I've wanted a Range Rover like for as long as I remember, but I hear so many like bad things about it, about like all the engine issues it has, and that just scares me. So now I really don't have like a dream car. Like, when I think about it, when I know, I'll know, but like there's no car right now where I'm like, oh my god, like I like need that car. You know what I mean? And I'm truly not in a rush to get a dream car because of my kids. kids, I would have a meltdown every single day seeing my expensive dream car get trashed the way that my car gets trashed on a daily basis by my kids. So when my kids get a little bit older, then I will buy my dream car. How long does a mega Sunday reset take you to complete? A long time. The mega Sunday resets take me like so long. It takes me a long time because it's like an ASMR style video. So the editing takes so long because of how many cuts there are. It takes me hours. Like I would say the entire process would take me like 8 hours. Probably about there. Any wedding plans? That's another question I get asked a lot. As of right now, we don't have any wedding plans because our main focus is buying a bigger house, and I already know that our dream wedding is going to be very expensive. Very. Like I would say like 100 grand probably. And we do plan to get married though, like before we have like our dream wedding. I'm not sure when, but soon. What impresses you the most? People who are calm and have like no anxiety. Like that's what is so impressive to me. I'm like, how do you do that? How? Do you talk to yourself? Yes, a lot. Niko, I always will talk to myself, and Niko will be like right next to me, and he's like, what the hell? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh no, nothing. I'm just talking to myself. That's a funny question. What's the silliest way you've ever gotten an injury? Well, when I was in 4th grade, this boy was chasing me and he stuck his leg out and I tripped and I landed on my finger and I broke my finger. And that's when I knew I hated boys. What does your dream life look like? My dream life looks like me and my entire family, everybody just to be happy and healthy, financially stable, mainly healthy. Like I think people don't realize how much health is wealth. It really is. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything, you know? So I feel like that would be my dream life. Just being successful, my kids to stay on the right track in life. Yeah. What is your earliest memory? You know what is so funny? I know my earliest memory. It was like when I was 5. But I remember I had a piano teacher, okay? And she was like really pretty. And I just like, and she always had, every time she would like grade my piano lessons, she would have jelly rolls. You guys remember jelly rolls, right? Like the pens. She'd have all these different colors and she had the nicest handwriting. And every time she would grade my paper, my piano paper, she would let me choose the jelly roll color. And I just remember always like just being in awe of her, and I'm like, I just want to be her when I grow up. Yeah, that's like my earliest memory, honestly. I think I'm gonna wrap the Q&A up right there. I feel like I answered a good amount of questions, right? Yeah. So you guys, in this video, in the comments, leave questions that you want me and Niko both to answer for you guys, because we are going to be working on a Q&A for this channel, and I want to ask you guys what you want to know about us, obviously, because we're answering it for you. I will have another vlog uploaded next week. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!